Oh, yeah. That's heavy. So what would this be?
Intrathalamic.
No, that would be there. This is pineal gland. And this one?
That's pituitary.
Pituitary gland. And this? Thyroid. And back here, embedded in the back, which wouldn't show up that much, parathyroids. And this? Which we're not going to find on our cadavers, right? Now this sometimes shows people. What is this thing?
Spleen.
Spleen. And this?
Is that supposed to be the
Oh, is there an adrenal gland or a kidney? I can't see from here.
pancreas?
Pancreas.
Oh, okay.
And the yellow on top of the kidneys, adrenal glands. This is probably supposed to be Peyer's patches or something, I don't know. And then little testes down there. Little teeny penis.
No.
Itty bitty. Not gonna hurt anybody.
Oh, the adrenal gland. It's the adrenal gland.
Same thing.
Oh, okay. So the yellow is the adrenal gland?
Okay.
What's the on the back? What's the pink above the yellow? Is that more pancreas?
I think
so.
it's, let's see,
That's got to be right.
might be spleen.
Oh yeah, no, it could be. Yeah.
I think it's spleen. Okay. Okay, something else? And over there we have pancreas, spleen, and small intestine.
Grab it.
Oh, and how about give it the lymph node there?
Oh, that's the project.
This was something a student did. It's falling apart now, though.
Good job.
It has a little key on the back, but it's starting to fall apart, all the parts. Okay, so this is supposed to be a lymph node. You can't see the, afferent and efferent vessels very well. Okay. But this is the cortex, the outermost portion. This would be the medulla in the middle. So the medulla has the macrophages. M for medulla and for macrophages. Cortex, T cells. Except for these germinal centers, which have the B cells. Okay, B cells here. Okay. So there used to be little things labeling it, everything, it fell off. I'm not going to be able to use this much longer, probably.
Yeah, because it looks like it's crumbling.
It is. I could maybe help fix it again.
Spleen. I think that one was the blurry one. The lip, yeah.
There's not much to say, okay, except that spleen, pancreas, small intestine, okay? Spleen, pancreas, and the duodenum, the first part of the small intestine.
How does it go? It's duodenum, excuse me.
Or either way.
Jejunum, ileum, and I'm not missing anything. And then it goes
And then
ascending.
Cecum first, then
Cecum,
ascending,
then ascending, transverse,
descending, sigmoid,
sigmoid colon.
rectum,
Sigmoid
rectum,
colon. Then,
anal canal, anus.
okay.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay, so
Not yet. You will.
this is the spleen, this is
Pancreas.
pancreas, and this is the one.
So that's part of the small intestine. This could be on this test, or it could be on the next test even. Or both. Okay, what's next?
This one was blurry.
You could? Oh, yeah, this is important.
Yeah, I can say that one very well.
I have to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the liver. This is the branch of hepatic portal vein coming in. This is a branch of the hepatic artery coming in. And the weird thing is these two bloodstreams, venous blood and arterial blood, mix together in these capillaries. And these are those funny capillaries called sinusoidal capillaries or discontinuous capillaries. Yeah, these don't have a basement membrane. They're kind of wide and tortuous, okay? Now, if you take the branch of the hepatic artery, the branch of the hepatic portal vein, and this bile duct, that little threesome you find all over the place here, that's called hepatic portal triad. You could get that later, too. But right now, these are the sinusoidal type capillaries. Okay. This could wind up in a couple tests, one or two. It will certainly be on at least one test, if not two. Okay, next.
Intestines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Small.
This is a small intestine. These are villi, they're called. They increase the surface area here. And a lot of things go into the capillaries, but some, they're just breaking this down. Some things go in the capillaries, but some things go into the lacteals. So these are the specialized lymphatic capillaries. They pick up, besides interstitial fluid, they pick up fats and fat-soluble vitamins. So That fluid here, this lymph is very high in fat, so it's milky looking. It's called chyle. And that's going to go to the cisterna chyli, the beginning part of that thoracic duct.
So what are the lacteals again? I got the chyle and the lacteals.
Lymphatic capillary,
Okay.
Is that the blue or the green?
the green. This is a lymphatic nodule. If you had a whole bunch of them in a row, that would be Peyer's patches. But this is just a single lymphatic nodule.
And those are villi, not microvilli. Microvilli would pop up.
These
off
are,
those.
these are villi. Microvilli would be on the surface of that.
Okay.
And then the whole thing would be in circular folds. That's later.
Right.
Okay, here we go. And that other one, the yellow. So does that help? Yeah, that's fast. Same thing.
And again.
This is villi again, and here's a lacteal again, this time in yellow. That's it.
What else is there?
There's the big model,
The blue one?
torso model. Straight
Right in front
ahead.
of you.
That's, yeah, but tilt it backwards, or it will all fall out.
This whole thing?
Tilt her backwards, yeah.
Gonna practice for next semester.
Oh, yeah, he must be a TA.
Oh, cool.
Models by Vanna.
Huh?
I just call myself Vanna White, so let's all ignore
Okay.
it.
Well, the liver's missing here, but you can see the spleen, and you can see the pancreas, and the adrenal glands, and you can see the thyroid, okay? Let's take this off. Okay, so the first branches again off the aorta would be the right and left coronary arteries, and the heart, only half of it's here now. And then, what's this one?
The ascending aorta?
This is a branch off of the aortic arch. Brachiocephalic,
Oh, okay. So the
left
next one.
common carotid, left subclavian. A, B, C's.
Right.
Okay. So this is the common carotids, and they branch into internal and external. Internal goes to the brain. External does the outside. This is the internal jugular vein coming down. That's draining blood from the brain, and I think they made a mistake here. Okay. They don't show the external. This is subclavian. So the subclavian vein, internal jugular, they join to form what?
Brachiocephalic again?
Brachiocephalic
Left.
veins. So right and left, which form then the superior vena cava.
Okay. You're pointing at it, and I'm like, oh, I know this in my head. Right.
Okay. And of course, the subclavian arteries become what?
Axial?
Axillary, and then
And then they cross.
brachial,
Brachial.
then radial, and ulnar, and then lots of anastomoses. And this is where lymph comes back. It gets dumped into the subclavian vein. Okay?
Thank you.
Right near where the internal jugulars come in. Now, this is the descending aorta, also called thoracic aorta in this area. When we get below the diaphragm, this is what?
You're not talking about the inferior vena cava, are you? Oh, not renal,
This is renal.
okay.
Anybody? Celiac trunk.
I said it right.
Common hepatic, left gastric, and splenic, all in here, okay? Some of these aren't showing us, however. This is the superior mesenteric, inferior mesenteric, and they're feeding a lot of the intestines. The abdominal aorta splits then into the common iliacs. And here's a little renal artery here. The common iliacs become the internal and external. What happens to the external? Goes into the femoral artery. Then it goes around the back, popliteal artery, and then it has also the anterior tibial, posterior tibial, and peroneal. Very important branch off the anterior tibial is the
What's the dorsal one?
dorsalis pedis to check for,
The land.
Or circulation.
but make sure you're having circulation.
And the internal off the iliac was
That's the one that's umbilical arteries, in the
umbilical
fetus.
arteries. Okay.
And then coming back, of course, you have the same sort of stuff. You have the great saphenous also, and small saphenous, and then a lot of the same things as the arteries, but they're paired usually. And then we get to the external iliacs, internal iliacs, and common iliacs, and then after the common iliacs, you have what?
Is that the vena cava one?
Is it already?
Inferior vena cava.
That early? Wow, that's nice.
Okay. Okay, I think that's it.
Come with me, you.
Oh, well, the drum